Jack discovered a Night Fury tied up with ropes, and it seemed like it had already the bucket. However, for safety, he still took out a dagger for protection. As he approached, he saw the Night Fury motionless, and he was overjoyed. Suddenly, something shook under his feet, scaring Jack so much that he collapsed to the ground. It turned out the Night Fury was just tied up. It was still alive.
Jack raised the dagger, intending to kill the Night Fury. The poor Night Fury slowly closed its eyes. Kind-hearted Jack couldn't bring himself to do it. He turned to leave, thinking the tied-up Night Fury would starve to death. Feeling pity, he used the dagger to cut the rope. Now the Night Fury was finally free, leaving Jack stunned. After a roar, it turned and left, but when it flew away, it was staggering, as if it had been injured. Jack passed through a jungle and found black scales on the ground. Aren't these left by the Night Fury? It turned out it was trapped in a mountain pit and couldn't escape, trying several times but unable to fly out. Jack sketched the outline of the Night Fury and discovered that its left tail fin was missing. This was the reason the Night Fury couldn't fly properly. Despite efforts, it still clumsily fell to the ground. Suddenly, a fish jumped out of the water and it dove in to catch it. But instead of catching the fish, it ended up choking on some water. Jack knew the Night Fury must be hungry, so he brought a fish with a shield and searched everywhere, but couldn't find any trace of the Night Fury. It turned out it was quite hiding behind Jack, leaping to the ground. Jack indicated that he came to for food. However, the Night Fury was still very resistant. Jack dropped the shield in his hand and then kicked away the small knife on the ground. Night Fury finally realized Jack had no ill intentions, slowly approached and let down its guard, then opened mouth, wanting to eat the fish.
Didn't expect to lose contact.
The Night Fury instantly understood meaning and spat out the fish head the next second, then quietly looked at Jack, hinting for him to eat it. Jack sighed. "Alright, I'll eat it." But taking a bite, he found it wasn't tasty and said, "I've already eaten." The Night Fury told him to swallow it quickly, so he reluctantly swallowed the fish. The Night Fury finally showed a long-lost smile, but it didn't look human. Jack got up and tried to touch its head, but the Night Fury then ran away. Perhaps still unable to trust humans, it found a spot, spewed fire, and then lay down on it to sleep. Jack wanted to touch its head, but the Night Fury felt a bit annoyed. To avoid being disturbed by Jack, it chose a unique way to sleep. It woke up, it saw Jack drawing. The Night Fury was curious, came up behind Jack, discovering that the drawing on the ground was of itself. With a word, it picked up a branch and started scribbling on the ground. After a long time, it was unclear what it had drawn. Jack wanted to walk to a higher place to see clearly, but as soon as he stepped on the drawing, Night Fury was completely displeased. Jack lifted it and his expression changed again. Then Jack spun around to walk across the drawing, finally reaching Night Fury and extended his hand. He didn't refuse. Instead, he touched Jack's hand with his nose. Night Fury also made his first human friend.